This is the heartbeat of human services, a peek into the inspiring stories of our community and all things DHS. Join us.
Hey there, everybody. I'm your host of the podcast, The Heartbeat of Human Services. My name's Jana Slagle, and today we're going to be talking with our Chief Deputy Director, Cindy Uetz, about May being Calfresh Awareness Month. So welcome, Cindy.
Hi there. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thank you for being here. So May, as I said, May is Calfresh Awareness Month. What does that mean? Tell us about that.
So Calfresh Awareness Month started in May of 2011. It's the official month dedicated to increasing public awareness about Calfresh and the benefits of Calfresh. The Department of Human Services, we want to join in this recognition to bring awareness and communicate with those in our community to assist in dispelling myths and assisting our community to really apply for Calfresh benefits that could help them now, particularly with the costs of things rising so much today.
For sure.
Every little dollar can help with the food.
Exactly.
Buying food in the community. So.
Especially when to fill your gas tank up, it's like nearly $70 right now. Isn't that crazy?
If you can get help with milk, whatever, then that helps you spread it a little farther during the month.
I love that. And so for those of you who don't know what Calfresh is out there, Cindy, tell us, what is Calfresh?
So Calfresh really is a food nutritional benefit that's provided to people in California to supplement and increase their food purchasing capabilities. It helps individuals 18 and over provide food benefits for the month, and they can use it at any grocery stores, farmers markets, online.
That's a new thing, isn't it? Online.
That just started. And a lot of new things happened with the pandemic. So that was one of them, that it allows people to shop online and use their Calfresh Ebt Card.
So they can use it grocery stores or online.
Yes.
And some of them that I think we talked about are Amazon, right? Vons, Safeway, Trader Joe's even, Walmart. They could do all that online. That really saves too with gas, doesn't it? Ordering online.
Yeah, and for people, particularly when you weren't able to get out of your home,
right,
you can do online orders and use your Ebt Card for your Calfresh benefits and purchase your groceries. So we're happy that we have that opportunity. That option.
Especially if you think about people having like kids and stuff and how you have to load them all in the car and go to the store. So this is so much easier.
Yeah, even if you're picking up a gallon of milk to get your baby out of the car, we know we don't want to leave the baby in the car.
Yeah, that's right.
And then pick up your food benefits. So.
Yeah, so that's a great thing that changed. That's very helpful for people. And just dispelling some of the myths, you mentioned that earlier. Can you work and still receive Calfresh benefits?
Yes, it does depend on your income, but you can definitely work. We have primarily actually working families that qualify for Calfresh. And so it does, like I said, really help supplement. It's a supplement food nutritional benefit. It's not welfare,
right,
but it is authorized by the USDA Food and Nutritional Services. It is individuals who work could be eligible for it. Those who are students can now be eligible for Calfresh. Individuals who were receiving SSI benefits, which in the past that their SSI was considered a food benefit, so those people were not eligible for Calfresh. And as of 2019, they are now eligible for Calfresh. So that's kind of a new population we'd like to reach out to, the individuals who might be homebound even receiving SSI benefits for their disability. They can now qualify for Calfresh
so good.
benefits.
That must be wonderful for the people that now they're like, oh, I couldn't get it before and now I can.
Right.
So
and sometimes
really
you don't know that. You may have applied with us before, but every day it seems rules change.
Yeah.
And so it's really worth it to try again, just to help make that food stretch in your family.
Yeah, that's good. I'm so glad that we offer that. And I think we were talking about how many people in our county receive Calfresh benefits, and I was amazed at that, and also just how much of the Calfresh money goes right back into our local economy, right?
Yes.
It's very helpful.
We have about 155,000 individuals receiving Calfresh benefits now within our county. And we issued about $39 million of
Wow.
benefits to our community in 1 month.
Mm-hmm.
This generated
In 1
about
month.
$69 million on average in spending power invested back in our community. So the
That's
money
huge.
that goes out to our community really is invested back into our community through purchases at food stores, at farmers markets. The Ebt Card can also be used for Calfresh, can also be used at the farmers markets. And there's also a dollar for dollar match program,
Right.
where if you spend $1, you can get an extra $1 if you purchase fresh fruits and vegetables at your local farmers market through the Ebt
Right. That's
Calfresh program.
at the F Street Farmers Market, right? I think
So-
that's the one that offers that.
Yes, yes. And
that's
so that's
great.
that's a really neat
That's
benefit.
very good.
And
Fresh fruit and vegetables, and you get I think it's up to $10 match. Is that right?
of
Of
the
match. So you
Calfresh
spend
match
10
dollars.
and they give you 10. That's a great benefit.
Yeah.
That's great. So thanks for Cindy for explaining what Calfresh Awareness Month is and just what Calfresh is and what an amazing opportunity is for people who need a little extra help during with their food benefits. And also I want to talk a little bit about what DHS is doing, some innovative ideas that you guys that we've come up with to just increase our reach.
I'm your co-host Alison, and I'm interrupting today's podcast to highlight job opportunities at Kern DHS. The following positions are available: Social Service Worker 4 and 5, Social Service Worker 4 and 5 East Kern, Social Service Worker 1 Bakersfield, and Social Service Worker Taft. Apply online today at kerncounty.com under the Careers tab. Thank you for listening, and now back to the podcast.
And so I'm going to turn it over now to Alison Votaw, our co-host, to kind of talk a little bit with you about some of the innovation we're doing.
Hi, Jana.
Hey there.
Thank you for having me on today. And yeah, so Cindy and I actually, we worked together on this. It was one of the first things I ever did at DHS. So I'm so glad to be on here to talk to you guys about this. And Cindy, if we can just dive right in and you have us tell us about the grant that we applied for.
Thank you, Allison. And yeah, it was fun to work on this grant. Our department applied for a grant through the USDA. It was a process and technology grant, and we decided, particularly with the pandemic, we really saw how tough it was for people to get out. A lot of stores were closed. A lot of opportunities were not there for people. And so we applied for this grant to really reach out into the community. And our grant was to apply for a mobile office where we will travel around the county, be there where the customers are, be there where the people are. They don't have to come to us. We'll be right there. We hope to be able to go out into all the remote mountain, desert communities that we have here in Kern County. And it was exciting to be able to be awarded this grant from the FNS USDA Food and Nutritional Services. And we were one of 5 in the entire nation awarded this process technology grant. So thanks to all of your work on designing the mobile vehicle. We're going to be out in the community serving our community.
Yeah. So you touched on this, but why is it important that Calfresh is more accessible in Kern County?
Well, it's really, we want to have a healthy and safe and happy community. And for those who might be working, they're out in the fields, or they're not able to get to our office, they're homeless, maybe they have mobility issues, maybe there's transportation, our offices are only open certain hours of the day. Maybe they can't come to us. So it's really important, I think, that we reach out into the community and really are serving our community through DHS services that we provide.
Yeah. And I remember when we were discussing it, we talked about, one of the main things we talked about is the rural areas, right? And how it was so unique to Kern, and this met that need, right?
Yes. Kern is very unique. You wouldn't know it really, but I think we're 3rd largest in size. we have a large geographical area. And so it's important for us to get out into those rural communities and serve the people out in those communities.
Yeah. And not just the rural, but, we also talk about in case of emergency, right? And that was something that we highlighted as well when we applied.
Yes, we unfortunately have experienced some fires, particularly out in our Lake Isabella area and other areas. But with the Erskine fire particularly, this would allow us to go out to those locations who are experiencing an emergency. And with this unit that we've designed that we'll be getting, we can go out to those areas. We can serve all the people there.
Yeah. And even in public health emergencies as well, right?
Well, yes. We never thought we would experience something like we experienced these last 2 years. And so that showed us that in those times, we're needed even more than ever. And so we want to be there for our community.
Awesome. So let's get into, what is included in this very, very fancy mobile community service office.
Yes. Well, thank you for all the design efforts. But we plan to have inside offices. We've got, we also will be serving the public outside as well for those who can't get in. It will have mobility access for people who are disabled, and we'll have wheelchair access.
Yeah.
We also received a grant thanks to the wonderful company to help us pay for our laptops, and so we'll have fully automated laptops out there. We'll have electricity. We'll have all the data needs that we need.
And we are prepared for any form of weather.
We will be prepared. Yeah. We think any kind of, we'll make sure it's safe and clean. We have all of those in place as well to make sure that we're following all the health and safety standards, and particularly during the pandemic. And it should be fully equipped, ready to go mobile office.
Awesome. And you just mentioned the technology grant. Do you want to kind of go into a little bit more detail about that?
Yes. So we did apply and were received from the wonderful company a technology grant to help us buy the laptops that we needed for this. And the reason that's so special is that we're having these laptops programmed with the ability to connect right to our eligibility system directly. Awesome. So it's not just any laptop off the street, but we will actually have it programmed to where it's a functioning office as if we were sitting at our desks. So awesome. We're so fortunate, and we really want to thank the wonderful company as well for that opportunity. And we will be focusing primarily in the communities out in Wasco, Delano, and Shafter, where the wonderful company resides. And we will make sure that we focus our attention on those communities to make sure that they're aware of what services we have.
Yeah. So this kind of all, just to kind of wrap it up, we've covered emergencies, rural areas, and I think overall we've discovered that this is going to be so impactful for our community. How is it part of our bigger picture here at DHS?
Well, our mission is we want to provide customer-centered services to children, individuals, and families in our community. And I hate to think of how people might be out there. As we were talking, we do have about 73,000 cases, but we know that there's around 24% of individuals out there in our county who could be eligible for Calfresh benefits who have not yet applied. Yeah. So we really want to reach out to those and help make it easier for them. We want to provide customer-centered services, and we really want to assist those individuals who may not have been able to apply in the past, may have thought they weren't eligible, or it was just too hard to come to us.
Well, perfect that you just brought that up, because we want to end off on talking about where our listeners can apply for Calfresh.
Oh, great. Well, we have several options. And I know I was mentioning the Ebt Card, and so I wanted to maybe talk about that a little bit. When you get granted for Calfresh benefits, you are issued an electronic benefit card. So it looks like a credit card or your card from your bank. And so it that also sort of helped do away with some of those stigmas with people who used to use the Calfresh food stamps.
Yeah.
And so this is really an electronic benefits card. You can use it in the stores, as we mentioned earlier, or even at the farmer's market. And you're issued this card and you just swipe, nobody even has to know.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think that's really a benefit, that now that's so much easier. We just load the benefits onto your card and you just use it like any other bank card. But yes, you can come to our offices, of course, and apply in person. We have offices in the main Bakersfield, 100 East California, and then also at 7 other district office locations throughout the county. You can also apply online. We were talking about, having that ability to do things online now that people have become a little more accustomed to doing things online because we were forced to sort of with the pandemic. But we have a new online application system called Benefits Cal. You can go to benefitscal.com to apply. You can also get an application and then drop it off at any of our locations. We have drop boxes outside each location. You can hand it to us in person or drop it off in the drop boxes. You can call our Calfresh application line, which is 661-631-6062. Or you can also call our call center at 1-877-410-8812, and we can mail an application to you. So lots of different ways to apply. And then with our new mobile unit, we'll be out there in your community at a location near you soon.
Yeah.
And we hope that you'll take advantage of that and come and apply and see us at our mobile office.
And we hope to be in those communities and announce ahead of time before then and maybe get on rotation in certain areas. So definitely follow us on social media and contact us. If you guys would like to partner with us, we have an email, social@kerndhs.com, and we are super excited. This might be a year or so out, but we are preparing ahead of time. And Jenna, if you want to
I was going to say, well, that's exciting. And I'm glad we get to be a part of helping our community in such a wonderful way. So thank you for being our guest today, Cindy. Talking about Calfresh. You did a great job telling us. I feel very informed about it. And again, like Alison said, if you want more information, you can go to our website, kcdhs.org, and we will be happy to answer any questions you have. That's it for today.
I'm your co-host, Paula Hernandez, and let's get into today's Mindful Minute. We'll be talking about how therapeutic being a chef in the kitchen can really be. It is said that cooking and baking engages our senses, and it has the ability to activate memories. The smell of a dish has the ability to remind you of your grandmother's house or perhaps your favorite restaurant or vacation. Allowing yourself to be immersed in these memories as you cook is a therapeutic way to relieve stress and boost your mood. And who doesn't love food? In Bakersfield, there are some amazing cooking and baking lessons that would definitely help relieve a little stress. My favorite is a baking class taught by Food Network and HBO Max local TV celebrity, Justin. Justin has the best cookie decorating workshops in town and is definitely an amazing host. You can expect to bake, decorate elaborate cakes and cookies, and laugh the whole time. There is one workshop he did recently that was brunch themed, and in this workshop they decorated cookie bacon strips, pancakes, and eggs with an adorable smile iced on each cookie. He does them every Monday of the month and sells out quick, so if you're looking for a fun way to relieve a little stress, book your in-person baking class today. Look Justin up on Facebook or Instagram at Cake It with Justin. You won't regret it. This has been your Mindful Minute.
Thank you for joining us for the Heartbeat of Human Services podcast today. We hope you'll join us next time.